Dru, thought it's 2 in a row that you're taking first team reps. So how are you feeling out there?
Feel pretty good. Feel like I've progressed a lot, within the last 4 or 5 days. So yeah, it's definitely been good to get back out there with the guys.
Is this just one of those ones, especially after a couple of weeks ago, where you gave it a try and ended up missing a couple more weeks? Is this kind of just going to the 11th hour before you finally kind of make a confirmation that you're playing?
Yeah, I think it's important that you can contribute and help the team win, and throughout the process, it's a little bit frustrating, but there were times where I felt like that wasn't the case, and I didn't want to have us at a disadvantage just because I wanted to be out there. I wanted to be the best version of myself to help us.
How tough is it just the last couple of weeks? You did get the win in Calgary, but just watching as the team is 1-3 now.
Yeah, anytime you're not out there, it's hard to watch, but your role changes and you support the guys that are in there and you try and help in whatever capacity you can. I thought the guys they fought, competed, and did some good things, but at the end of the day, it's still early and we're still fixing things that need to be fixed and addressing them, and I'm excited for an opportunity coming up here to kind of show that we can play and execute, play good football.
On the bench, you can see the game differently. What you see that you can guys fix in offense?
Yeah, I think I've talked about this before, but just play consistently good football. I think there's a lot of teams out there that there's a certain amount of plays in the game that are very bad, whether it's procedural penalties or lack of awareness of situations. For us, we got to eliminate those plays and just continuously move the ball forward and keep the yards we gain. I feel like that's hurt us in the past. So
when you haven't been able to practice for a little while, is it almost like restarting, like after going to camp and then getting a game in, and then you need to sort of reset or whatever the word is, like get back in sync with everything?
No, I don't really feel that way. I think that you study and you have a plan, and in order to physically, execute the plan, as long as you're healthy, and you can do that, then it shouldn't be like an adjustment.
What has to happen over the next couple of days for you to be okay, I'm good to go? Is it a movement limiting injury that you're dealing with? Or is it a pain thing, or is it both? Or?
Yeah, it was a little bit of both, and kind of a domino effect type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the frustrating part, I guess, about it. But feeling really good, so hopefully it trends that.
And today would be an important day, right? Because you had first just team reps yesterday, and then it's the day after that you wonder how it's going to react.
Yeah, and we're out on the field and taking a bunch of reps, like you would in a game. So, it felt good. Like I said, I'm optimistic and excited for the opportunity. I just hope it continues to progress.